working on this fuel cell, lifting it up higher off the roll bar, back bar, what it is now. With that guy, you gotta take some measurements, cut it down, weld her up, throw some paint on it, drill some holes, and throw it in to that car right there. And I would like to get that motor out of the wagon, but that's gonna have to wait till next weekend, since I found out this week I was positive with COVID. So it's just me, my lonesome. I put myself all at the shop, which I'll do a shop update and tell you everything about every vehicle that is in here, every motor that we have. That is at least 4 motors in this shop, if not a couple more, which that'll be for another video on the shop update, and go through everything that I have. So let's get taking this fuel cell off, do our measurements, cut some pipe, weld her up. let's talk about welder I have. I have a clutch welder. It is from Northern Tool. And it's, in all honesty, one of the best welders I have personally owned. It's got the option TIG and stick, nice platform and whatnot. And I don't know how to do MIG and stick. I don't know TIG, but I bought the torch just to have the torch. One day I'll probably mess around and do some TIG. But I've had the Orbit before, and that thing, it's alright for small jobs, but when you do a lot of welding at once, thing overheats constantly. I have one. And the welding cart is also a clutch welding cart from Northern Tool. It is a very, very well built cart. Very, very durable. And moves around a lot easier than those fucking crappy, cheapy Hobo Freight ones, that's for sure. But let's get the welding. Fuel out of the fuel cell, and when I was tacking it up, kind of made a big fire. Let me go ahead and put this thing out real quick so that way it's not on fire and almost put this place up in smokes. A lot of freaking smoke in there. Got the fan going on. I'm gonna go ahead and put this out real quick and get back to welding. Nothing goddamn it's enough to make one man's butthole for sure. Just got some char on a fuel cell, which, you know, hey, you can just always clean up. It's an aluminum fuel cell. But there's your guys' excitement for the day. Now I'm gonna get back to welding and hopefully not set this place on fire again. doing something right there. Backside. My welds there. This Hobart, not Hobart, this clutch welder works out amazing. I used to be able to clutch weld. Kind of fucked up a little bit. There wasn't the greatest. Still burnt through back here, so I had to stitch it up. And there's a weld right there. And the next step would be to paint it so it don't rust. Get my center punch. Let that guy cool off. She's still fucking hot. Which I'll probably mount that later on, in all honesty. Probably paint this, center punch it, and drill it in the car. It's not that big of a pain in the butt. Put the seat in, and finish mounting up the cage. Call it a day for the day. The first time I actually used the seat that came out of the car, I realized I didn't save the latch seatbelt from the back, so I'm not gonna big deal. Or I could take the one out of that car or the one out back. But in that car, it's got Hyundai Elantra seats in it. This one's once in my life, I got all the bolts and nuts. Well, 3 holes. Usually end up with 2 or 1 bolt left afterwards, and bolted down with 3/8. This will be the first time I have all 6 nuts holding down the seat. So hopefully I won't break a seat or break a bolt. Okay. I got the back bar sitting in here. I have to wait until I return back to work, grab the porta power, push those back so that way the whole back bar fits, because the only way this cage fits, you take a porta power from here to there, spread it apart. These sit up in the door farther in the front and back, so that way it's not right up against you, and it gives you a little bit more wiggle room, and a little bit more wiggle room is better than no wiggle room. But on that'll be it for today. If you like what you see, like what it's like behind the scenes building these derby cars, hit that like and subscribe button. If not, it's cool. You'll have a good one.